Bonjour and welcome to another Alexis Magic Review. I hope you're all fine, and today we will be talking about Superimpose by Craig Petty. This is one of the latest creations by Craig Petty, produced by Penguin. It's his take on the collector classic magic effect with cards. It's very interesting, and I think that Craig Petty did a great job condensing and having one of the best collector effects out there. So basically a collector is a very simple routine. You have 3 cards picked, and the 3 cards are lost in the deck and are found between 4 other cards, which are usually the aces, the kings or the queens. It's a quite boring routine because you have to, there is a lot of slate here. It's very streamlined, which I love with Superimpose. You have gimmicks, so you have a few drawbacks too, but the routine here is very simple. 3 cards are selected, you have 4 aces, you put them aside. The 3 cards disappear from the deck and travel between the 3 aces. They are set back into the deck again, they disappear again, and then they are fused onto each ace with this kind of cards. And I think it's a very interesting finale with such visual. Superimpose is sold at $25 or $30. You can find it in the link on the bio. If you want to support and help my reviews, feel free to buy from the shop linked in the bio. That helps a lot, or in the description, I don't know how you say it. And thank you so much for that. Inside, you will receive, of course, the explanation video. Usually I'm a little bit upset with Craig Petty because his tutorials are like 4 hours long, where they are not 8 hours long. Here it's pretty straightforward. It's like less than an hour, which is great. Inside you'll get a full deck of cards, rider back, which is great because in the explanation video there are prototype cards with Maiden, and they managed to provide the rider back, which is great. You also get all the gimmick cards needed in order to perform the routine. They are not simply gimmicked in a single way. Multiple methods have been put into those cards, so it's I think very interesting because it will lose people. When you use multiple methods, it's always better because you will lose people and they won't expect you to use like several ways of cheating, if I can say that. The cards are very well made, very well printed. You get everything you need in order to perform, so you don't have to add anything. You actually had to remove some cards, but it's okay. Honestly, it's a great piece of kit. It's not that expensive, and the routine that you will be able to do with it is straightforward, very strong in my opinion, and have a real climax. Okay, so for a quick demonstration, the idea is that you pull out the 4 aces from the deck. I removed them before, so we have a little bit more extra time. You lay them here, and then you just shuffle a little bit the deck, and the spectator will say stop whenever they want, for example here, and you'll take 3 cards from there, so the 7 of diamonds, the 4 of clubs, and the 6 of spades. Okay, 4 cards are then set up back into the deck. So you have the 4 cards here, and always the 4 aces there, okay? No problem. You take the cards, you push, you snap, and all the cards disappear from the deck. No traces left from the selected card. Why? Because they didn't disappear. They travel. They travel just right there between all the 4 aces, which is great. But that's not it, that's the first part. We'll do much better. We'll leave the aces there, and we'll put the card back in the deck, but face up. So they are easier to follow, okay? Here. Snap, and all the cards disappear again from the deck. The deck is completely without the card, and if you look here, among the 4 aces. Okay, we'll do better because the card didn't just travel, they completely fused onto each aces, which is the climax and the finale of Superimpose. I hope you like this demonstration. It's very straightforward, but you get the point of how the routine works and how it plays. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go with the con. You will have a deck that is gimmicked. It's not heavily gimmicked, but still you have 4 to like 7 cards that are gimmicked inside. So 2 options, either you keep this deck only for this trick, or you remove those cards, or specially printed card or gimmicked card, and you set them aside and you put them into the deck when you want to perform the trick. It's up to you, but I think that perform tricks with the deck and the card inside is not the best idea, because you might land on a specific card that you don't want to. Also, you will need a table, so this is not designed for cocktail and walking, strolling magic, so keep in mind that you will need a surface to perform this trick on. And the reset is a little bit, not complicated, but it will take between 30 seconds to a minute, which can be long if you're performing in table hopping, so you have to take this into consideration. Let's go with the pro. I don't like collector. I think they are boring card trick, and I've never seen a collector that makes sense or that is very entertaining with the people, with the audience. And here Craig Petit did a great job, I think, providing with a straightforward, streamlined routine that will have a real climax, 2 phases, very, very simple to understand. Usually Craig Petit in his routine, it's his style, will perform like 3, 4, or 5 times the same effect without, in my opinion, adding something new each time or in each phase. And here he did a great job, because the first phase is a collector, a very clean one, and the second phase is not just a simple collector, is a climax. And I love how structured the routine is and how well the cards are printed. The card does mainly the job for you. If you can force a card, you will be able to perform this. I really like what they've done with Superimpose. It's not that expensive, which is great too. Honestly, I'm very surprised, and if it didn't use a lot, like all the deck, I would happily put it in my close-up case, but I don't have any more space to add trick deck like this, so I won't be performing it, but I really like it, and I think for novice this is one of the best trick he could perform, because it's new, it's visual, it's simple to do, it has a real kicker. I really like it. So for me that would be 3 hearts, that the highest mark I can give without performing the trick myself. So if you liked what you saw, you won't be disappointed with the product. Difficulty speaking, this is not complicated. As I said, force is all you need, and so 2 stars. Similar product, you have lots of collectors on the planet. If you have any reference or any collector that you like, feel free to put it in the comment section. It will be great to watch and see which routine you think is better than the other. I hope you liked my video and that it helped. Thank you so much for watching this video. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything is in the bio. If you want any question answered, feel free to ask me. I will happily answer, and see you soon for another Alexis Magic Review. Au revoir!